Hi, this is Zach Meir with the US Chartbreakers here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Thursday, the 17th of July. And a decent rebound yesterday, hammer candle back from the 6200 area, which is where we were hoping the support would come in. Top of the triangle there from May last year up to 6380, which we're looking for by the end of next month while we're above 6200. On the downside, otherwise, 6147, the old February support. The old February resistance, and that should hopefully become support if we do have a tariff-induced rug pull. Moving along to the Nasdaq, and here the picture also of a very strong hammer candle and bouncing towards 22,600. We have the old February resistance 22,200, which is currently the worst case scenario on the downside. Best case in terms of the upside at the moment would be to manage to get to 23,200 in the top of that May 2024 triangle by the end of this month, which I suppose there is a chance of the market doing. Moving along to the stocks and data storages first. Here we've had an unfold gap to the upside through the main resistance there, which was around the $4.20 area. Current situation is that above yesterday's support, around $4.23, looking for the top of that rising trend channel base from August last year as high as $6.45 by the end of this month. Next on the list is a stock which we've covered quite recently and hopefully will keep on delivering the goods. A bit of a rocky ride there, but gap high yesterday. And I think the message at the moment is that we can stay on the right side of $2 on an end of day close basis, which hopefully we can. Then the top of that broadening triangle, $3.50, could be on track for the shares by the end of next month, giving the shares a bit of time given how volatile they are at the moment. Another favorite in the near term has been Hub Cyber Security, and here after a bit of a delay we broke out of that triangle back in May. We've gapped up through the 50-day moving average twice and above the April resistance around $3.90, looking for the next level up to $6 plus March resistance by the end of next month. A real favorite coming up next, which is LQR House. The reason it's a favorite is because it was the top riser yesterday and obviously flagged here before, given that we can see that the target there was supposed to be around the $8.60 mark. We are back near that at the moment, but if we can get an end of day close back above the top of the rising trend channel base, the red line around $8.20, then we can hopefully pencil in a fresh leg to the upside, $17.60, the upper parallel, that rising April channel by the end of next month. Moving along to a stock which perhaps is less dramatic than that, but what's interesting here at Nuwellis is that we've seen the shares gap down in June and then gap up now. That probably suggests that the neckline resistance there around $12.80 could be possible support with the shares, and while we're above that, looking for a rebound to the 50-day line, 23.23. On to a stock which hopefully will deliver the goods for the bulls, Offerpad Solutions. Here we've got a beautiful turnaround here and breaking through recent resistance around $1.55. Above that, the top of the channel there, $4.20, a destination we're looking at by the end of next month in a decent turnaround situation with the high climbing RSI there. Moving along to a situation which we have covered of late, Q32. Here it looks more encouraging than it has for quite some time in the sense that we've got that rising trend channel base. We've had a rebound above a rising 50-day line and looking for the shares to hit $4.60 by the end of next month while we remain above recent resistance around $2.20. The last few are next. The first one coming up, and it's also quite a near-term favorite, Rigetti Computing. Here we've got a steep rising trend channel. We've gapped up through resistance around $15.40 and 30 rather, and above that, looking for the top of the channel as high as $25 by the end of next month. On to the next situation, which has become quite a favorite, which is Sharplink. And here you can see why. End of day close back above the old support around 27.80. We were looking for the shares to hit resistance on the way down, $48. And we've certainly made a big jump with the shares up 29% yesterday. Still looking for the $49 area by the end of next month while we remain above the latest gap floor at $29. Penultimate stock today is Smart Digital, and here we've got to upgrade the upside. We had the initial target there, $10.30. The second one, the upper parallel of that rising trend channel base around $15.30, and the third one, hopefully up to $24 by the end of this month. So giving the shares a couple of weeks to do so. The last in the list is Upexi, and here we're back above old resistance there around the $6.80 level. Above that, looking for a minimum of the 50-day line and previous support before the gap down at around $8.60, and hoping for that in coming days. RSI's pushed through neutral 50, which is a help on that. That's it for me today. More updates tomorrow.